Hello, my crafty friends. Hope everyone's having a very nice weekend. I went to the thrift store this morning. I decided, me and my husband, we had to go get some groceries. And while we were out, I said, let's pop by the thrift store, see what's going on. And I stocked up on all my groceries. And I go to this place that sells, it's called Fred's Food Club here in my town. And they sell food by the cases. And you can get like a case of Campbell's or Del Monte name brand foods for like, $1 a can, or it just depends on what you're actually buying. They sell meats there. They sell like the frozen restaurant pork chops that you buy at a restaurant. And I get everything by the case. It's cheaper, and my bill comes out cheaper with the groceries. Me and my husband, we probably average about $280 a month in groceries, so that's not too bad. Actually, less than that, because we've been buying by the case the way I do. It stocks up my food pantry, so we never ever run out of food. So for the next few months, instead of me having to go out and buy a bunch of canned stuff, the only thing, or meats, because I've stocked up on meats. So the only thing I really need is bread, milk, and butter, and cheese. So, and eggs. But I bought 2.5 dozen eggs, so that's going to last me probably for this month and part of next month. So you're looking at still bread, milk, eggs, cheese, and maybe soda, and that's it. Because Dollar Tree, I always stock up on snacks there. Anyway, I stopped by this thrift store, and they had a few little goodies. They had something that my great-grandmother used to have, and I'm hoping I can figure out how to use this machine. It's handmade. My grandmother used to have one of them. I remember her using it when I was little, and used to go over there. She would have this machine on her dining room table, and she would work on it. It's actually a handmade knitting machine, but she used to do weaving also on this. So it's not only used for like knitting, but also for weaving. Now, I do remember how she used to do the weaving part, because when I got a little bit older, she showed me how to weave on one of these. It's actually 4 of these things together. Of course, the thread, somebody got frustrated, I guess, or it got knotted up and they just decided to give it away, or just put it up and said phooey on it. But anyway, it's got, it's actually 4, I was going to say, is that a spider egg? It was a spider egg, but the spiders have been hatched. That's good. I'm glad they've been hatched. I don't want any spiders in the house. Anyway, it's actually 4 of these, and they're made with nails, and each one has the same amount of nails in each one of them. So, whoever did this also probably made it for the weaving part too, or making 4 of these at one time, so that you could put it together for like making Afghans or something. Whoever it is, they started on it and they never finished. It's still latched on, so I'm hoping I can figure this out. If I can figure it out, then I've got my own hand knitting machine, and that's going to be so much fun to play with, and even weaving. I love to weave. So it was $5 for it. If it doesn't work, it's just $5 I wasted, and I will end up throwing it in the trash can, probably not using it. I most likely will use it, though, because if I can't figure out the knitting part, I can figure out the weaving. Anyway, then they had some of this fun fur in the navy color. They actually had the big roll of this. I was offered a whole bunch of this at one time, and I did buy the colors that I wanted, but I didn't need every single color, and I bought like the pastel colors. I bought the yellow, the baby blue, the pink, a little bit of cream, and a little bit of black, and now I've got just a little bit of the navy. So I've got a few colors of this, and I'm going to try using this, cutting out on my Big Shot to see if it will cut up. I know some fabrics will cut and some not. If it don't, then oh well. I'll figure out something to do with it. But we stopped by anyway, and I found this fabric for $3. It's kind of like a sweater fabric. I have no earthly. It's a good size. It's a little over a yard, and this is what it looks like. It's in the pink, like this right here, and it's actually, it's fabric. So I don't, somebody must have worked at a sewing factory or something. Because there were some things that I found that I'll show you that why I think it was sewing factory stuff. I didn't find too many goodies, not like I really wanted to, but I did find the knitting machine, the fun fur, this sweater type fabric. I'm just going to make like a throw cover or a throw to go over my my shoulders for the winter. I also found this old time loom, pot holder loom thing, which was $2, and it had the I know y'all pretty much so remember those. The kids used to get it, but they make the really good, decent pot holders. That's how you make the pot holders. And I figured, well, what the heck, I don't have one, and I'm going to play with it, so make a few pot holders and get my money's worth out of it anyway. So I grabbed that. That was $2. Then I found this pink ceramic lidded top. It's got NP on the bottom, so it's not really a name print or anything. It's just something somebody painted and they had it glazed, and it's really pretty though. It's in that shabby chic pink. So I'm gonna do the top up. I thought maybe I'd do the top up and maybe the sides and something, and just decorate it and alter it. So I got that. That was $1. And then for $1 each, I noticed that the Dollar Tree has not been getting any, at least mine hadn't gotten any candle holders in a while. So just to make up for the pairs that I have used, I bought a pair, so that was $2 for these. So I can put that in my hoard vault. And then I bought this little bag of goodies, which I thought maybe might be goodies, but it really wasn't. They wanted $3 for it, so I got a little ripped off on that. That's what I'm saying. The crafty goodness is kind of like sort of disappearing. There was some of this gingham fabric, and then there was this fabric here, which I don't like. So that'll probably be donated back. But they did have some plastic circles that was in the bag, these things here, and I used these for crocheting. And there was 2 sets of buttons. Where'd the buttons go? A pack of sewing machine needles was in it. There's this pack of buttons here. There was another pack of buttons in there somewhere. Oh, here it is. There was this pack of buttons. They're metal buttons, Lamodes, 49 cents. So I know they're vintage. And then there was this large bale, very large size bale, and that went with it. And then there was this green felt, looks like to be about maybe a half a yard. So I mean, I did get some things out of it, but for $3, I really don't think it was worth it. Then for $1, I found this little bag here, and inside this little bag, it makes 8. It's a little kit called Mary Fingers. Yeah, they call them Mary Fingers. You get 8 projects out of them, and it does look like it appears to be the entire kit. You got cream felt, green felt, black felt, red felt, white fur, some little pom-poms, and some little doll eyes, but they call them Mary Fingers. And it was $1 for the package, and it makes 8, and this is what they look like. There's the little drum, the soldier, and then the or Nutcracker, the Santa Claus, and there's a little elf. So, for $1, you get 8. Wasn't exactly too enthused about just only getting one package, though. somebody had a wreck or somewhere. I'm hearing sirens. Then for $2, there was this package here. And these are, it's called Sparkle Flakes, which is really pretty. Originally was $2. So there was a pack of Sparkle Flakes and a bag of these, what do you call it, tri-beads. So there was a bag of, about a half a bag or 3/4 of a bag of tri-beads, and then that. For $2, yeah, I think it was worth it. The tri-beads alone, you pay about $3 or $4 for a pack now, so that was worth it. Then I found this one little bag, which was $1, which was not bad at all. It was some sequin trim, not a whole lot of it. Looks to be maybe about, let's see, it's remnants of it, but I'd say maybe 3 yards of this, the purple. It's a purple color, and it's really pretty. So for that price, that wasn't too bad. And it also had some pink, probably Mrs. Brown stuff, some of Mrs. Brown's stuff. There's some pink. My friend Mrs. Brown, she's been out on sick leave, and that looks like it'd be about 2 yards of it. And I noticed she had done some of the wreaths there, and there's some of this diamante trim. It looks to be about 1 yard. So I'm pretty sure her husband's still working at the thrift store, but I've been out on sick leave. So I think this here was part of Miss Brown's goodies. Oh, that bag. Yeah, the bag that was $3. There was some black elastic, which is this here. And I knew there was more in there. I thought I was using, and then this Christmas applique. So that's what went with that $3 bag, so which made it worth it. But anyway, this was $1, and that's how much I got out of it. So yeah, I can do something with this. And then I found this. I've been looking for a latch hook rug kit because I have a footstool that is antique. That was my great-grandmother's. That's out in the shed. And I've been wanting to redo it for a long, long time. I've got it already stripped down. All I need to do is, put the stain and varnish on it. And I was hoping I'd find something pretty, like a latch hook rug kit. And for $3, I found one. Somebody had started on it. This is what it looks like. And somebody started on it, but they didn't finish it. So I'm pretty sure it's the whole kit, though, because it went within a bag. But as you can see, they started on the first bottom rows, and it's kind of like in the burgundy colors, and the cream and burgundy, and it's a floral pattern is what it is. And it's the perfect size for that stool, so I said, I'm going to try it and see if I can't work on that stool during the winter time when it's real cold, and maybe by next spring I will have my footstool finished. So that was a good deal. So I got the latch hook rug set. Now, I don't know if this was Miss Brown's doing or not. I found some of these a while back ago, but they were smaller than this. And they came from a sewing factory. That's all I gotta say. They had to come from a sewing factory. And it must have been extras or something, because they've got the, and this was for $1. But they've got the tags on them. Like, when you buy pillows, there's these tags. Well, I've got pillowcases. Bukus of them. And this is a fairly small pillow. It's white, and it's been serged on the side and serged on this side and serged here, and then you got the opening for stuffing. But as you can see, it's got the tag. So that's how I know it came from a sewing factory. But I have no earthly idea where these came from. But for $1, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these. 14 for $1 of these pillow shapes. So that was the first pack I bought. Then I bought a second pack, and they were also $1. Let's see here. I hope I'm recording. Yeah. I'm trying to go fast, guys. I'm not going to try to make this a 30-some minute video like I have been. I'm going to try to make my video shorter because I know you guys don't want to listen to jibber jabber. Okay, now there was a second pack, and they're just a teeny bit. I think they're the same size. They look, yeah, they're just, no, they're a little bit different. They're a little bit different in size. So there's another, you know, one of these. But there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 in this one. So 12 for $1. Another pack. And then there was this third pack. And the third pack is, I think, a lot bigger. Oh, yeah. Very much bigger. The standard pillow size case. I mean, these are like standard size. And they've been serged on all the sides. And like I said, it's got that tag in the center. So, don't ask me what I'm going to do with them. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm thinking making like maybe a couple laundry bags or something, maybe. Maybe a couple pillows, stuff a couple pillows. If I, get some stuffing. And I have no earthly idea how many there are. For $1, look at this. Look at that. This is folded over, so I'm pretty sure there's at least 15 there. Maybe 20 of these. So I got that for $1. And like I said, I showed you the little bitty ones I got. So that was a pretty good deal. And then for $1, I found these foam stamp pads by Carter's. And I did put my finger in them to see if they stamped and make sure they stamped. They did. So there was the green ink. And this is, let's see, this one is the blue ink. And then there is the red ink. So there's 3 there. And the lady that I know that also works at the thrift store, she said you can actually put ink in these. You put ink in them and you let them set for overnight. And you just refill them with ink. So that's probably what I'm going to do. But I got that for $1. So there was the 3 ink pads. Then I'm on my last bag. And the last bag was the goodie bag. I think the last bag was the one with all the treats. I mean, I found some goodies. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's not like I have been finding, if you know what I'm saying. I'm still finding craft goodies, though, and as long as I find them. And I also found 2 suitcases. One was for $3, and one was, one was $2, and one was $3. And one's like a embroidery type thing. I need to put my I'm going to change and put my flowers in that one, because my cats used the other one almost like a scratch pad. Okay, for $3... Let me see, does it say $3? No, $4. I got this bag full of goodies. Now, this to me was worth the price. And I got a skein of yarn out of it. So there's a skein of yarn that I got from that one pack. There is some mauve colored ribbon that looks like this right here. So I got a little bit of that. Oh, I got some lace, and I don't have much brown. I mean, I do have some brown lace, but you don't find that much, and I got some brown lace. Look at that. That's pretty. So I did find some lace. It's saying 5 yards. Probably maybe be about 3 or 4 yards still on the card. So I found that, and I hate when they put this stuff in here, but it's actually thick enough thread, crochet thread. Yeah, I can crochet with this because it is actually crochet thread. The kind you buy at the store for crochet, and it's a fairly big scan there. And then they got the cardboard cone for like a Tuzzy Muzzy. So I will definitely, a whole roll of this, yes, I can do some crocheting. And let's see what else was in here. There's some brown hem facing in the package. Oh, there's some brown gross gain ribbon, which is fairly thick size. It looks like this, and it looks like it's got quite a few yards. So I did luck out on this bag here. Then there's this little old ribbon with the choo-choo train. Cute little ribbon. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And I'd say maybe 2 or 3 yards of that. And then there's some more of that crochet ribbon. Crochet thread. It is also, looks like a new roll. And let me see how many yards is on this sucker. Because it says in there, V Scarlet something. Button something gimp. Buttonhole gimp. Scarlet red. And it doesn't say how many yards, though. For Lincolnton, North Carolina. So it was from a sewing factory here in Lincolnton, North Carolina. And it's 2,043 yards. Wow. But it's actually crochet thread. It's the same I crochet with this little thread, and I know it's crochet thread. So that's a steal. That is definitely a steal. So, did I get my $3 worth out of that bag? I think so, and then some. Then there's some bias tape in brown that came in there. That was in there. So that was a steal. Everything's trying to fall. And here's a little tiny bit of yarn. Ooh, some more lace. I love it when I find lace. I don't know why. It's just something, it's just this obsession over lace. And I've got all this lace, too much lace. And look at, oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, wow, that is pretty. It looks to be maybe 5 yards worth. I'd say at least 5 yards. It doesn't look like, it is 5 yards, but trust me, I'm pretty sure it is. So I got that. So that was a deal. So I think I didn't do too bad in this bag. And I got some zippers. Let's see, there's the white zipper and a blue metal zipper. One's plastic type zipper and one's the metal type. And let's see, another zipper. And I use the plastic ones too, guys. For making zipper flowers, I use both kinds, so I get my money's worth if I can. Okay, so I got 3 zippers, so that was worth it. Because you can make 6 flowers out of those zippers. I'm going to one day show you guys. A no tarnish belt buckle, and I will definitely give that to my husband. 49 cents, but he can use it. So there's a belt buckle. Or either I can use it. Oh, let's see, 50 cents. So I know these are vintage. Little doll eyes. And yes, I can use some of these. I'm definitely using those. Let's see what else. Oh, wow, these are cool looking. Novette. These came from Kmart at 6 for $1. But there's 3, 6, 7, 8. So it must be 6 packages for $1. Weird looking buttons. They're buttons though. They're metal buttons, but they're just kind of weird shaped. But you could put like a little rhinestone in the center of them. You just pull one of them out. That's what it looks like. See the little center one there? You put a little rhinestone. Kind of like have dimension to them. So I got the pack of buttons that was in there. this bag was definitely worth $3. Some taupe or beige silk satin ribbon, which I'd say probably about 5 or 10 yards of that. Let's see, a thing of elastic, but it's got this design on it. It's a design type of non-elastic waistband. It's a waistband. Okay, it's a waistband. Non-slip waistband or something. So that was worth it. And let's see. Ooh, I like these. These are definitely vintage. Wonder how old these scissors are. I try to look to see if there's a maker's mark on them, because some of these scissors are valuable now. There is a maker's mark, but I can't read it. I'm going to have to get my other glasses. It's saying, well, I can't tell. Made in, if they're German, they're worth some money. So, but anyway, I have to get my magnifying glass. But here they are, a little pair of scissors. See how they got the little intricate design on them? So, for $3, I think I did pretty good on that bag. And that's my thrift store haul for the week. Here's my damage. Yep, another week of putting away stuff. I think I got my money's worth. I think so, yeah. The fun fur alone, that stuff is expensive. That stuff is not cheap. And this right here, by the scan, that's like, you know, if you go to Kmart or something, you go spend a couple dollars for a couple scans of yarn. So that was, you know, pretty good deal. And gross grain ribbon, that's not cheap either. The pillowcase forms, I have no earthly idea what I'm going to do with them. I just looked at them and I said, there's potential. I got a craft in mind, but I mean, I see a couple laundry bags I could do with them. I see a couple pillows I can make with them. I see a couple bags that I can do, you know, like craft bags or something. Just so much that I can do. So, you know, definitely worth what I paid for. Well, I hope everybody has a very nice day. I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a nice week. Love you guys. Bye-bye.